Hi friends, welcome to Cosplay Kitchen. Today we're going to be making some dragon fruit cream puffs. So hop on in, join the party, and let's get started. The first thing we're going to do before we ever start working on our pastry is we're going to get that cream going. Our cream today is going to be flavored with some ground up dragon fruit powder. You can buy it easily on Amazon. You don't want to be using fresh because there's a whole lot of water in there that's going to not do well for your cream. The reason we're doing this ahead of time is we want to put it in the fridge for two reasons. One, it's going to allow time for the dragon fruit powder to bloom and for those flavors to come forward. The other thing that we are going to need in this is that when you're making a cream, if it starts out really cold, it's going to whip up and form those bubbles in a much better way. So you're going to be adding that straight in to our measuring cup. It's going to look a little funny once it first goes in, because the cream is just going to sit on the top. Then to that, we're going to add in a little bit of sugar, not a ton. And today we're going to go with just some regular sugar. And the reason we're using regular sugar instead of powdered sugar is we don't want any of those thickening agents in there, so we don't want it to be too intense and too thick of a filling. To round out those flavors, we're going to be adding in some vanilla. And then, like any good sweet, you always need to add in a little bit of salt. Just a pinch to help round it out. And we're going to mix it up really well. So there's a lot of videos online on how to make cream puffs. So I'm not going to take the time today to take you through a full step-by-step. There are so many chefs out there who have YouTube videos on this that are far more capable than I am. But here are a few reminders as you are looking at your recipes. Mine is down below. Is one, you want to make sure when you're doing cream puffs, a weird thing to keep in mind is that it's okay to really, really mix them. You're not looking for something soft and tender. I prefer it actually when they're a little bit crispier on the outside. So don't be afraid of that when you're making them. The second thing is that when you are going and you are taking your hot dough and mixing it in with your eggs, please make sure to give it sufficient time to cool. Nothing will ruin your day like scrambled eggs in this mixture. The other thing that's really important is as soon as these come out of the oven, you want to make sure to right away give them a prick inside. That is what's going to allow that steam to come out that created that amazing cavity on the inside. That way, what's on the inside is nice and eggy instead of being weird, awkward, and sticky. So those are your reminders for cream puffs. Now that they're all nice and filled, they're ready to go. Great thing about this is you can totally make it ahead of time. Cream puffs freeze well. However, the cream, you only want to keep it in there for about a day. They are a little messy, so be careful when you eat them. So if you had a good time today, throw up a like, maybe you consider subscribing, and don't eat yellow snow.